What's up, guys, and welcome back to the Front Office Report. I appreciate you joining me now. It's been about 2 hours now since the Scotland game ended, and I've had enough time to digest and kind of break down in my own mind this game, which was really tough to take as a Scotsman. It was really difficult to watch, especially in the second half. Overall, it was not a poor performance, and I think the statistics backs that up pretty well. Scotland spurned a lot of chances, whereas the difference between Scotland and the Czech Republic this time is the Czech Republic have a very, very clinical striker, and Scotland do not. I think the perfect statistic to kind of back that up is that Andrew Robertson, Scotland's best player by far, created 6 chances for the Scots and no goals were scored, and that 6 chances is the most in a Euro game so far. So he created plentiful chances for Scotland, but especially Lyndon Dykes, and I don't like really singling out players to kind of pile onto, but Lyndon Dykes had 2 or 3 opportunities. One is still very clear in my mind, where all he had to do was basically pass it into the back of the net, but played it straight to the goalkeeper. It's tough when you don't have a striker that's clinical. It's very tough, and that's the difference between Scotland and the Czech Republic, is we don't have a quality striker, and they have Schick, who is probably one of the most prolific strikers at the Euros right now, and I wouldn't be surprised if his market value is skyrocketing after absolutely hammering Scotland. I've got his statistics right here: 43 touches, 8 inside Scotland's box, 13 aerial duels won, 6 duels on the ground won, 6 shots, 5 of which were on target, 3 tackles and 2 goals, one an absolute cracker, and he should have had a hat-trick if he didn't scuff his shot. But from Scotland's point of view, it was kind of against them from the beginning. Kieran Tierney ruled out. In my eyes, Scotland's best player, or in the top 3 at the very least, with him and Andrew Robertson. But Kieran Tierney is a chance creator, much like Andrew Robertson is, and we just don't have someone who is a chance converter. When it comes to mind, the only real Scottish threat in my eyes in the last couple years is Lee Griffiths, and he's way too old, way too unfit now. We do have Che Adams. He did come on at the start of the second half, but didn't really produce much. And the one thing that really annoys me with Scotland, and it's funny because I'm an Arsenal fan, I'm used to seeing 400 passes before having a shot and peppering the goal and finally maybe grabbing a goal at the very end. But with Scotland, it is long ball city. It is pumping the ball forward to Lyndon Dykes, and credit to him, because I have said that he missed a lot of chances. He is very good in the air, but having 2 central defenders and midfielders who are just constantly pumping the ball forward for him to either chase or to try get his head on you. What is he supposed to do when the ball's in the air and he heads it? There's no one he's flicking it onto. There's no one running past him. There's no one supporting him. It's just a ball off his head, and we're just trying to scramble for that second ball, and it doesn't work. All of Scotland's chances came from pretty good passing down the left-hand side with Andrew Robertson. I just don't think the tactics of pumping the ball forward is going to get you anywhere, especially in the Euros. When you're playing against the Faroe Islands or Luxembourg or smaller teams than Scotland are, it might be an effective tactic. But when you're going to come up across England, imagine trying to play against, God forbid, Harry Maguire plays for England on Friday. You got John Stones or even Tyrone Mings, if he stays there, pumping the ball forward against those 2 or those 3. It's going to be impossible to break down. Scotland can only win with the ball on the ground, to me anyway. You got good players like John McGinn who can carry the ball forward, Andrew Robertson, hopefully Kieran Tierney if he's back. I just don't see Scotland ever winning a game in this group by just throwing the ball forward and hoping that Lyndon Dykes gets a good header on the ball and we break and we score a goal. As for the goals themselves, I think the first goal that the Czech Republic scored was a great goal, but the second one irks me a lot. It really, really annoys me because I don't know why we're trying to score from 40 yards out with a central defender when the rest of our team is in the box. It makes no sense just to get the ball through all those bodies. I think recycling it out to the right or the left to get another ball in the box is really sensible. But of course, when you hit that shot and it comes off the back of a defender, and to go hand in hand with that, I don't know why David Marshall thinks he's Manuel Neuer. playing at the halfway line. It doesn't make any sense to me. You don't need to be that high. It's only 1-0. To just take that risk is so odd to me, to be that high up. He's not a fast guy. It's not like you have Bernd Leno or a young goalkeeper who can sprint back and hopefully try grab that ball. He's old. He's been dropped by Derby. I don't personally understand him being in the lineup. I do understand from the point of view that he made some fantastic saves to get Scotland into the Euros, but I think there are better goalkeepers in the Scotland camp, personally. And David Marshall's a fine shot stopper, but I think that showed his weakness right there. And he did pull off a number of good saves, I'll give him that. But that is, to me, 2 individual errors, and it made Scotland look a lot worse than they actually were. I don't think Scotland are, they're not a great team, but they're not as bad as that scoreline and that goal that was given away. I know that's going to be recycled over and over again in the media, and it makes Scotland look a bit of like a meme team. But yeah, I think things have got to kind of like change against England. I do believe that it's going to be a very counter-attacking game. I think England's going to have all the ball, so we're going to have quicker players, and I want more creative players on the field. Billy Gilmore, hopefully get to see a bit more of him. I was very surprised that he didn't come on, actually. If you're a Scotland fan, I do hope that we manage to grab something against England. I don't have too much hope for that, but you never know in this game. You never know. So thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you all. Take care. Bye-bye.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like hearing us ramble about sports, feel free to subscribe at the top right, check out the next videos on the left, and feel free to leave us a like at the bottom. Thank you guys for watching.